Good evening, my name's Alex Campbell.
I'm Jasper.
And you're watching Examining Cinema. So the story goes, Jasper.
The story
That randomly, around 10 years ago, because we're old now,
Yes.
you wandered into a video easy.
Yes.
Which was like Netflix, but physical.
It is Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For people watching this who are young. Because
Yes.
we're old now. And you
A
randomly...
DVD rental place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yes.
And you randomly picked up a movie.
I did.
Bronson.
As I was wont to do back then.
Yeah, that was awesome. I used to love
Yeah.
that. I guess we can do it
Well,
now
that's
on
what.
Netflix.
Yeah, but you miss that sort of tactile experience.
Yeah, the old men say. You picked up Bronson,
which
now in our circle of friends.
Well, because I've shown it to everyone. Like so, or even like my sisters like Bronson.
Anybody who watched.
Like it was a fucking brilliant movie.
Yeah, it blew us away.
The only people who I've shown it to who don't like it are my parents.
Yeah.
But they got to the scene where the guy shits in his hand and then wipes it on his face and were like, nah.
They were out. that was the breaking point.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were moments up to
They
that.
also had like a friend over at the time.
Yeah.
It was just like my stepmother's like long lost friend from when she was like a child.
So probably not
like,
the time and the
sit
place.
down to watch fucking Bronson.
It's quite an odd movie. Yeah, I guess it is. Artistically, it's weird and off.
Well, yeah, it's manic.
Yeah. So within our group of friends, like Steve and Mark included, we widely consider this to be one of the greatest films of all time.
Yeah, it's definitely my second greatest film of all time.
What's number one?
There were like,
No, fair enough. Yeah. So yeah, it's in my top 5, and for what I consider cinema to be, like the list of Citizen Kane, Godfather, like it should be in the top 5 as well.
well, yeah, but nobody knows about it.
It's very unknown.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of hype or hysteria about it at all, which is weird because
There's
Tom
a lot
Hardy.
of Tom Hardy penis.
Yeah, there's a lot of Tom Hardy penis.
There's
in
a
it
lot of
for
Tom Hardy penis.
people out there who are into that. And like, you look at this like came out when it comes out.
Yeah, when did this come out? Actually, that's one thing that I was thinking about while watching it. When did this come out?
2008. And
Because it looks like an old movie.
it does. It's very retro. It's like
Yeah, but they must have used old like lenses and film and shit.
Yeah, it's a bit
because it
grainy
looks
and
old.
yeah.
It looks like it looks almost like a Clockwork Orange or something like that.
funny you should say that. The director of photography worked with Kubrick.
Oh, okay.
And there are a lot of with the classical music too, there are a lot of like 2001 moments where like very like it's like just a still angle zooming in or slowly panning or just holding on a shot. It gives me a very like 2001 feel.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, it turns out that lovely lady in the jewelry shop waited exactly 15 minutes. But it didn't take them 15 minutes to find me. We'd been expecting them.
Yeah, and if you look at this, it doesn't say Tom Hardy anywhere. Like a Tom Hardy movie comes out now, it's like Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't unknown when this came out. It doesn't say anything about him on the back. It doesn't even say.
Yeah, it's through like Mad Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the director of the film, my notes are over here. I researched just a bit.
Here we go.
Nicolas Winding Refn. So I was kind of under the assumption that this film was by some guy and it was just a fluke and it was amazing. But he made Valhalla Rising. He made
That's a good movie.
Drive with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, really?
He made Only God Forgives, which is that one with when Ryan Reynolds goes to Singapore and he cuts his hands off, which is great.
That's a fucking film.
And then he made The Neon Demon, that one about the model.
really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, okay.
I had no idea. And
Yeah, no, that makes a lot more
Googled it,
sense.
and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all these other movies
Holy
that are
shit.
amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is like his first fucking, not his first movie, but his first big amazing movie, and there's so many other great films.
Yeah,
all
no.
those.
Okay.
The opening sequence is probably one of my favorites.
With that blues voice.
Yeah, that song, I've used it in a trailer that me and Mark made.
Yeah.
And it's just red and contrasty, and it's so like horrific, and it just builds.
And
like,
the one of the things that grabs you straight away is the quality of the makeup. Like the cuts on top of his head and stuff look real, especially in that red light.
Some blood and everything,
And it's just like, whoa, it's so visceral.
Yeah.
Like, it's really visceral.
Yeah, that scene just like grabs you. Like, oh, okay. It's funny too because the director is colorblind.
Oh, okay.
So he uses like high contrast in his films to make the blacks blacker and the whites whiter because he's able to see better that way.
Yeah, okay.
So when you look at all these movies, all the whites are washed out and white, and all the blacks are really dark, and that scene is really dark.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, one of the things I was thinking about, there's a scene, the scene where he's proposing to that chick, and she's standing in front of like a window. You can't see it because of the
light is
it's
just
way overexposed. But then it's cuts back to him, and it's not. And it's sort of like she's this angelic vision, and he's trying to propose to her. And it was really
part
cool.
of that reason apparently is because he's colorblind and he has trouble seeing, which is just like, what the fuck?
I've been thinking
You're a very sweet man, Charlie.
about you.
Yeah, but you've got no ambition. You know what I mean?
Weirdest.
So we should probably talk about Tom Hardy as well. He's now well regarded as a great, amazing actor.
This is like what would you call it? You'd sort of call it like a man crush.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how we sort of started to like fall in love with Tom Hardy.
Yeah, when I'd seen this, I hadn't seen like the Batman movies hadn't come out, or Mad Max, or anything. Like, this was my introduction to him, and I didn't know him.
And from then, it's if you see a Tom Hardy film,
it's like Bronson. It's Bronson, like every role.
It's Bronson.
And it really is like a showcast for his acting. It's got that like showcase for his acting. It's got like that all those framing segments of him talking to the audience and stuff, which is a good like way to show Bronson's narcissism. Because we should say this is a biopic on Britain's most infamous prisoner, who's like I guess you'd say, like,
because we're Australians, so we didn't like. I believe over there he's a bit more well known.
Yeah.
But over here, we had no idea who the fuck this cunt was.
Yeah, I'd never fucking heard of him.
No.
You said there was this movie about this guy that does like 2,000 push-ups a day and he fights everyone. I was like,
basically.
Yeah, but basically, like, he's a narcissist and
he's batshit crazy.
Kind of psychopathic. They don't really know how to pin him down.
No.
The prison system didn't know how to deal with him. People don't know how to diagnose him. But he wants to be famous. He wants to be the star. He wants to be extraordinary. Oh, and they show that in the movie.
Who's that cunt with no ears?
Oh, Chopper Reed.
Chopper Reed. It's like it's the British Chopper Reed.
Except for the movie Chopper isn't anywhere near as good.
I mean, it wasn't a bad movie.
I don't know, probably worth a rewatch actually. It's not stylized with the music and the weird moments and all that shit.
A lot more violence against women.
That's true. Just as many willies though. Yeah. Oh, there's one willy. There's more willies.
Yeah, although I'm pretty sure that was a prosthetic.
It's gotta be.
It didn't look real. Yeah. From memory.
It was very big.
It was very big.
It was very big.
Come on, fuck ya.
Put it away. Put the fucking thing away, will you? Put it away. Fuck you. Put the fucking thing away. Jeez. You want to have a look? No, fuck off.
The music is another one of the standout features. They said a lot of classical.
The score is so gorgeous. Yeah, it's basically, it's like, you got blues, you've got classical, you got like old synth techno,
80s music. That scene where he's in the mental asylum.
Somebody needs to cut that up and get other scenes from the film and just make a film clip for that song.
I would love to do that, but I get taken down for copyright. I'll give it a go. Maybe maybe they'll just demonetize me rather than take it down. I'll give it a go. But yeah, it's
a sin. Just have him like stumbling around for the whole thing.
It's by the Pet Shop Boys. It's a sin, and the scene is great.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, that there are all these mentally disabled people around him dancing. You got this guy, and he's just fucked out of his mind.
It's like Lynchian in that they've cast all these people who look like they're handicapped or
they do generally look like mentally disabled people. I'm not saying that they are. I don't know whether they are or not. They might just be weirdos.
Yeah.
I've always been the one to blame.
Well, it's like David Lynch, where he like casts people who look
interesting and odd people,
and
rather than just hot,
the
white,
whole mental
California,
institution is like
tan
that. All
people.
the people look fucked and weird, and like there's the big fucking big nosed dude, and the weird fucking hunched guy.
Playing checkers with himself.
Yeah.
Like this. We also got, I don't know if you ever watched the show Peep Show. It's like a British sitcom with David Mitchell.
Yeah, I know of it.
Yeah, the guy who, when Bronson gets out and he runs the fights and that, plays Super Hands. Who is one of the characters. And his performance is completely different from Peep Show. Peep Show's like a drug-addled rock star, and he's like this British, sophisticated, like gay.
Homosexual, It's a bit weird. There's a scene where he asks Bronson if he wants to fuck, and then it cuts to them like negotiating, doing a business deal. That's a bit weird.
Of course. And you're like, what's going on?
Let's fuck.
So, are you interested?
Of course I fucking am.
There's another scene after his first fight is one of my favourite lines of the movie, which there are a fuckload of. And,
Fuck off!
You fucking cunts.
You fucking cunt! You fucking cunt!
I have to say too, Tom Hardy's voice.
It's so good.
It's so grating, but also like the cadence, and when he comes back and then he's nice and stuff. It's so I love every moment of it. But yeah, there's a moment with that Super Hands guy. I wrote it down because it was that good. He just pissed on a gypsy in the middle of nowhere. It's hardly the hottest ticket in town, darling. Because he goes into jail and he gets out and he starts fighting people.
Yeah, for money.
Yeah.
I'll give you fucking magic in there.
Magic? You just pissed on a gypsy in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's hardly the hottest ticket in town, darling.
Right. When's the next one?
Yeah, the humour in the film is great too. We got the whole violent moment.
It's glorifying like animalistic masculinity. That's essentially what it is, and it doesn't try to like the film doesn't try to sugarcoat the fact that it's glorifying the criminal.
Yeah.
Like it is straight up. There's no pulling punches.
Yeah, there was an interview with Tom Hardy that I seen, and he was like, "This was never going to be a free Charlie Peterson."
Yeah.
Who's the guy's real name? Charlie Peterson.
His name's not Charles Bronson.
Michael Peterson.
Yeah, Michael Peterson.
Yeah, this was never going to be a free Michael Peterson film. They show all the stuff he did, which in the film, all the moments that happen, him taking the art guy hostage and stuff, are all stuff that happened in real life, and all the big moments were shit that he did. But yeah, it doesn't show him as the hero who was hard done by the system.
No, it doesn't. But it does kind of make him a sympathetic figure.
Absolutely, and I think maybe that's because of Tom Hardy's performance. In part,
I think he is a tragic figure. You know, because
it's relatable too, because he's like that guy who never fit in on the outside. You know, struggling for betterness and greatness, but just falling into the system.
Well, just not being capable of being not capable of making like decisions,
good decisions
that will lead to any sort of life.
Yeah.
Just absolutely incapable of making even just the most basic of normal decisions.
We all know those people. It is at the turn of a hat. Fuck off.
What's the problem, Peterson?
Problem?
I said, what's the problem, Peterson?
I don't know, I don't have a problem.
But yeah, from doing some research, there's this whole like crowd in real life who are
Yeah,
pro
no, that is a thing.
and want him out and stuff, which is really weird.
He's been in there for a long time. From my understanding, he's been in there for a long time, and he hasn't really done anything recently.
Well, he's never murdered anyone. He's never molested anyone. All he's ever done is fought people, like taking people hostage and beating the shit out of people. Like, obviously, he's a monster.
Yeah, no, like,
But
in more ways than one.
Yeah, but
he's a fucking beast.
Yeah. But like at this point, he's 65 and he spent 40 years in prison, 30 of which are in solitary confinement. And from what I've heard, he hasn't done anything for a while.
Yeah.
He's into his art now, and his name is Mickey Salvador or something.
Yeah, he like converted it. Islam? Is
Yeah,
that a thing?
he had a wife at one point. He's had a few wives who was Islamic. But yeah, there's this whole movement and stuff, which I don't really know where I stand on that. I don't know whether you should let him out. I mean...
Yeah, we're talking about the movie, we don't know fuck all about the guy.
Yeah, and honestly I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it is just about the movie for me, and how it was executed and the style and the tone.
Oh, dude, it's such a fucking gorgeous film.
Great use of colour as well.
And yeah.
There's a lot of reds in the prison scenes and the violent scenes.
Greens.
Yeah, and then in the asylums, it's all the like the light greens and stuff, like the sickly tone.
Yeah, like just using like the corrosion on the walls and stuff, and the peeling paint.
Yeah, they show
amazing.
that the British prison system in the 70s.
There's a couple of things that I found a bit like weird. There's a couple of scenes that almost seem like they're out of order.
Yeah, okay.
Like the scene where he's doing his where he's refusing to do the vocational work.
Yeah.
Vocational work.
Yeah.
The sewing.
Yeah.
And they come in and the guy's like, "What's wrong, Charlie? What's wrong?" And,
so
but that's before he'd taken the
Gets his
name in the film, so that's a bit weird. And later on, there's another scene where he goes back into prison and he's in a cell, but it's the same cell that he was in. It's got the same graffiti, and it's like, oh, that's a bit jarring and weird.
From what I've seen from the research, the writer hadn't really got it nailed down, and they got a writer while they were still filming.
Yeah,
so they were kind of...
It definitely feels like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, that just adds to the aesthetic.
It kind of feels like they got it in editing. Like they got all this shit and they were kind of figuring out... Because it's not like a 3-act structure. It's not like beginning, middle, and end.
Oh, kind of. You got him going to... Like his backstory.
Yeah.
And going to prison. Then you got the first bit of him in
the
prison.
Asylum.
Then the asylum. Then he gets out. And then he gets to go back to prison.
Yeah. Yeah, but there are a few weird moments where it's like, the beginning scene, it just shows random shots from the movie. It's like, I've always wanted to be famous. It's like,
my name's Charles Bronson.
I
can't do the voice, but it's fucking great.
It's fucking, it's amazing.
So good.
My name's Charles Bronson. And all my life I've wanted to be famous. I knew I was made for better things. I had a calling. I just didn't know what as.
Kudos to Tom Hardy. His physicality and intimidation is
great too. Butt naked fucking standing over that guy.
Yeah.
Like, screaming at him.
Yeah.
Faster!
Andy Love.
Andy Love!
sit down. Not on my fucking bed, sit on my fucking floor.
Sit down.
Not there on a fucking carpet, you cunts!
And then basically he strips off naked and he gets naked and he lubes up. So when he fights,
This guy thinks he's gonna fuck him. Like this guy's like been taken hostage by this giant man who starts stripping naked.
Yeah.
And the guy like thinks he's about to get fucked.
So what are you doing? He's like, what the fuck do you think I'm doing? Putting on my war paint. And he's like, put it on my back, put it on the back of my legs, put it on my ass. Not in my ass, you homo! Quicker, 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 quicker.
Rub it right down my back, go on, down my back and my legs. Back of my legs, my arse, on my arse cheeks, on my arse. Not in my arse, you fucking homo! On it! Go on, son, quickly! Quicker, quicker! Quicker, 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 quicker! Fuck off! Sit down! In the corner! Don't move, cunt! Now hang on to your feelings, right? Because it's gonna get fucking hairy.
Getting this guy to leave him up.
Fuck, that's good.
So fucking funny. Oh.
What have you got?
Yeah, well, he goes through the whole like.
Because he takes this guy prisoner, strips naked. Oh, before he strips naked, takes this guy prisoner, tells the guards he's got this prisoner. So they bring him a telephone, contact him to the head of the head of the prison.
Yeah, they call him the gov, whatever.
Yeah, and fucking he asks Charlie Bronson, well, what do you demand? What do you want?
You've taken this guy.
Charlie's like, what do you have?
He's just taking this guy because he's taking this guy. He doesn't know what he wants.
He just wants to fucking fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you want? What do I want? What have you got?
Well, that's entirely up to you, isn't it?
We're done, you can fuck off about it.
So yeah, Tom Hardy actually met with old Bronson for this. He went into prison and seen him.
Yeah, do you remember what it was like at Steve's place when we found out that Charles Bronson had shaved his fucking mustache off?
But he lost that shit.
So it was years later, after having seen the film, fallen in love with it, we were at Steve's old place.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know what happened. We came across something.
We were on the Wikipedia page, because that's where it is.
Yeah.
So we're going down a Bronson tangent. And ended up on the Wikipedia.
And discovered that Charles Bronson had shaved his actual mustache.
Yeah.
And that Tom Hardy had worn Charles Bronson's actual mustache
in the movie,
for the film.
Yeah, because he was so impressed by Hardy's physicality and intimidation and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like, holy fucking shit.
No one else on this planet could have played me better than Tom Hardy. He learned to walk like me, talk like me, train like me, look like me. I even shaved my moustache off to give to him. When he was filming me, he had my tash in the film. So I was I was out there for that film. Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah, it's still weird to me that the director now has a certain level of fame with the stuff he's done. Drive is pretty highly regarded,
that's
and
a big one.
The Neon Demon and stuff, and Tom Hardy's blown up crazy.
But not this film.
Yeah, as far as I know, nobody talks about it. Nobody says anything about it, and the music, the cinematography, how it's filmed, the pacing, Hardy's performance is the best performance he's given, in my opinion. It's really a showcase for his acting.
Yeah, definitely.
That scene where he's got his face painted and he's playing Bronson.
Yes.
And then
he switches around and he does the voice. And he's got his nails done and
it's like the staging moments are just like an excuse for him to act.
When's my trial?
Mr. White recovered, dear. There's no trial.
Like, what other role has he done which is better than this?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to think. I'm not sure I could.
I mean,
pin one down.
Bane is good, and
Yeah, but I mean, it's like a Batman movie.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. That,
And he can't, like, Bane doesn't sort of compare to Heath Ledger, unfortunately.
yeah, that was a big downfall of that movie. It was always going to be compared to that.
Oh.
That Taboo show is good. He's like the lead in it.
Yeah, I don't think about. Oh yeah.
I honestly I watched the first 3 episodes and then watched the rest.
It was on one of those fucking subscription programs, and I fucking watched the first. I think it was on Foxtel or some shit.
Yeah.
I watched it.
He's good in Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders is good, but he's a minor character in that.
Yeah, this, like, he's 90% of the film. The other characters are side characters.
Oh no, yeah,
and he's
like
the
100% this film.
Yeah. Yeah, so go out, watch the film.
Oh no, I definitely recommend you watch the film.
Yeah, in every facet, music, cinematography, the Kubrick guy, the
that's
director,
cool. Yeah.
the music. It's just. Do we have any criticism? Should we, at some kind of level, criticize it?
Well, like I said, for me, there's those couple of there's like 2 scenes,
Where it's
which
like
is a little bit weird.
Mixed up, and you don't really.
But other than that, but then it's not really a criticism, because that's, like I said, that sort of adds to the manicness of the film itself. That this film is
You
a
can
jumbled
feel it.
mess.
It's low budget, and
Well, it's not even so much low budget. It's like it's trying to convey the psyche of a lunatic.
Yeah.
And it's a jumbled fucking mess, because his psyche is a jumbled fucking mess.
Yeah.
So it's not really a criticism. It's just something that I noticed.
Well, it does, the psyche of the guy very well in all those scenes with the crowd. The opening, like one of the opening scenes, he's laughing, the crowd's cheering, and then all of a sudden they just all stop and he's just standing there. It's like,
just staring. Yeah.
It's real tense, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? What is this movie?
Now, I'm not going to stand here, right, and tell you that prison is not bad. No! That would be misrepresenting myself, and I think enough of that has been done already! Don't you?
Oh yeah, the first time you watch it, it's like, what?
What? He's on a stage? Oh, what's going on? Alright, watch the movie. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and that obligatory statement that every YouTuber says at the end of the video.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Tell us in the comments which time you saw Tom Hardy's penis was the best for you.